doing well today. And today I'm excited to film this video. I'm going to be doing a in-depth review with full swatches of the new Naked 3 palette. So I know you've probably seen a lot of reviews online, but I've gotten quite a few requests to share my thoughts on this palette, so I decided to go ahead and do it anyways. I've also gotten a few requests to do a comparison video with the Naked 1 and Naked 2 palette, so I'm going to do that at the end of this video. But for the palette, the Naked 3 looks like this, and in Canada it retails for about $62. And this is in a plasticky case, and it's of course in the rose gold packaging, and I just think it's really gorgeous. I'm a sucker for anything rose gold. So with this palette, you received 4 of the eyeshadow primer potions, the one in Original, Sin, Eden, and Anti-Age. So I thought that this was a great bonus to give it a try. Let's go ahead and open up the palette. So of course the palette comes with a large mirror like the Naked 1 and Naked 2. And in this palette you receive a eyeshadow brush. So I'll go ahead and take it out and show you guys up close. So this is what the brush looks like. You have a fluffier end and a pointier end. And what I like to use this brush for is for spot concealing and blending out my concealer under my eyes. I love to use this brush for that. I think it does great for that. Now for the exciting part, these shadows. So this palette comes with 12 limited edition and exclusive shades to this palette, and of course they are more rose neutral hues. And I just think this looks flattering on every skin tone, on every person. I love wearing this. I've been playing around with it quite a few, and I have quite a few of favorite shades, so I'm going to tell you those as I show you some up close swatches. But before, I just want to talk about the quality of this palette. The quality is of course what you would expect from Urban Decay shadows. The shadows are really pigmented, they're buttery, they're creamy, and they apply flawlessly to the eye, and they blend out flawlessly also when you're using them in the crease. The only thing is I had trouble with the second shade in this palette called Dust. It is quite glittery and I did experience some fallout, but besides that shadow, all of them are great quality. As for the wearing time, they wear great on me, about 8 to 9 hours with a good eyeshadow primer, and they will last without any creasing or fading, so I was really surprised and happy with the pigmentation and wearing time of these shadows. So the first shade in the palette is called Strange, and you might not be able to tell, but it is light, and I use this for a highlighter underneath my brow bone just to give it a lift. The second shade is the one I was talking that has quite some fallout. It's called Dust, and it's a rosy champagne color. The third shade is called Burnout, and this is one of my favorites. I love applying this all over the eyelid. It's a beautiful rose-hued champagne shimmery color. The fourth shade is called Limit, and this is also one of my favorites for doing crease work. It's a mauve undertone and it leans more towards the brown, so I think it looks really beautiful in the crease. The fifth shadow is called Buzz, and this also looks really gorgeous in the crease or all over the lid, but it's a more rose cranberry shade. The sixth color is called Trick, and this is the golden one in this palette. Really beautiful, and it's a shimmery shade. The seventh color is called Nooner, and this is also one of my favorite colors to work with during crease work. It's a mauve undertone and it has more of a brown undertone also, and it's a matte shade, so very, very beautiful for crease work. The eighth shade is this one, and it's called Liar, and this is a beautiful bronze color. The ninth shade is called Factory, and this is a darker deep brown color, and it's a shimmery shade. The 10th shade is called Mugshot, and this is a beautiful taupe shade. I really have been enjoying this shade also. The 11th shade is more of a matte color. It's called Dark Side and leads towards more of a gray. And finally, the 12th and last color is called Blackheart. It's a matte gray, but it has some slight red shimmers in there. So I don't think the camera will pick this up, but it is a very beautiful color. So here are all the colors together, the 12 shades in the Naked 3 palette. So I wanted to give you guys a quick comparison of the 3 palettes. So I have all the 3 here with me. So I'm going to give you a close-up just to show you what all of them look like. So the first palette you see is the Naked 1, and you can see that it's more of a bronze taupey colors in there. The second one is the Naked 2, and actually it's quite similar to the Naked 1. And then the last one is the Naked 3, and you can see that it's a more neutral toned and rosy hued colors in there. So that's a quick close-up and comparison of the 3 palettes together. Now you're probably thinking, wow, which one should I get if you don't already own one or are debating on a few. For my personal preference, I would recommend the Naked one. This is one that I've been using a lot and it's just so classic. It's basic, but it has all the shades in there that you like. I like that it's also neutral and it has some taupey shades. It has a range of matte and shimmery shades also. So I would recommend the Naked one or the Naked 3. Personally, I don't use the Naked 2 that much, and I've been quite enjoying the Naked 3 also. I love that it has some champagne, some rose colors. I do think that those colors look good on my skin tone. So if you're wondering which one you should get, I would recommend these two. So there's my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got more information on the Naked 3 palette. If I forgot anything or you have any question, please leave it down below. And if you guys decided to grab the Naked 3 or were able to grab the Naked 3 palette, I would love to know what you guys think of it. So leave me a comment down below also. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys!